Hi, everyone. So I wanted to introduce to you today Samantha Mullins. Now, she's the one that has done the t-shirt making of the t-shirt for me, and then all of the fundraising. And so she is the jewel behind all of this that volunteered, and it was her idea to go and do this. But what's really amazing about this is 100% of the proceeds go to Olathe Assemblies of God Church, and then it goes directly to the business that will be taking care of my medical expenses. So, what you write out for sponsorship goes to that church, and then I call them up and I say, I am doing a mistletoe treatment, a vitamin C treatment. Can you please write a check out to this facility? And so that's wonderful that 100% goes to this. Then, Samantha is going to go ahead and talk about as far as the sponsorships and who has generously sponsored to me. But I want to also talk about, Samantha, how we met. So how about you go in there and you talk about how we met?
Okay, so I was staying in Colorado for a summer with my husband and father-in-law while they worked on a water project. And so I was pretty much by myself in a foreign place, you know, and Kiersten was very kind to me and was a very good example to me when I needed it. And that's how I came to know her. And when I was much younger, it's been over a decade now. So anyway, that's how we met.
And what's really cool about this is that was so long ago. And for
Yeah.
you out of the blue to, say, hey, Kiersten, can I do this for you? I mean, that just blew my mind, the generosity of that. And then your mother to come alongside and say, I would like to do a sponsorship. I've never even met your mother. And then to learn about your mother, more about your mother in the Hillbilly Kitchen. And tell me a little bit about the Hillbilly Kitchen. But I also want, because your show has also ministered to me. So I put your show on from YouTube and I listened to your show. So just when I needed to, just when I was just like, okay, I want to find out more about Samantha's channel, and then I listened to it and it just blew me away. But I love your heart and your mother's heart, that your heart is about God. And that you can tell, it's like everything inside of you. There's not like a religious spirit whatsoever. It's just from your heart. You love God and you want to share him with all that you do. So I think that's incredible. And Samantha loves me with all my flaws. I mean,
Got
that's pretty
flaws.
that's pretty amazing. I mean, that to me is just beautiful. And so Samantha talks about when she was lonely that one summer, she was a breath of fresh air to me. So living up there in Ridgeway, beautiful community, but she was definitely yeah, so kind and so nice. And just hearing your background story and my background story, as you were a newlywed, I wasn't that far, into marriage, and it was just nice having someone to relate to. And I came from Olathe, a small town, and yeah, it was the Wackleys were so beautiful that took me in, and just they were bigger than anything I had ever known. It was fun sharing stories with you. So about the t-shirt line, explain a little bit more about how people buy these, how that works.
I will have some really concrete stuff once we end the sponsorships. At this point, I don't see any reason why we won't be going through custom ink for the t-shirts. And the cool part about it is you won't have to meet anybody to pick up a t-shirt. Nobody's going to be going out selling them door to door, high pressure sales or anything like that. You'll go to the website to Kiersten's Fundraiser, place the order for the t-shirt, and it'll be shipped right to your house. There's not going to be any, oh, I'll meet you out on such and such a day, or hey, I don't know, I'm busy this day, and this day, let's try to get together. None of that's going to go on. Kiersten isn't going to have to buy 1,000 t-shirts and hope they sell. Custom Ink will produce them as they're sold. So there's not going to be like a big investment in t-shirts that don't sell. She won't have like a closet full of unused t-shirts. So it's a really cool way of doing a fundraiser. Custom Ink does take, when you buy it, Custom Ink will take a chunk for themselves. They're a company who does this, this is what they do. So they'll take a chunk for themselves and then give a chunk to Kiersten. Nobody else. There are no middlemen in this fundraiser. Anybody who's done any work has been a volunteer. There's somebody working behind the scenes. I'm sorry. I know you're out there working on selling these. I know I don't know you, but you really have been, great. I don't know who it is. I get emails from them occasionally. So anyway, but
Joanna Williams. I mean, she's a friend that goes out there, and yeah, it's probably, I know that she has done that. So anyways, I also want to thank you, Joanna.
I'm so thankful to our Heavenly Father for blessing this fundraiser and for making it such a success. It can only be through him that this has been so successful. No other way. So our fantastic sponsors are Deep Valley Homes, the Hillbilly Kitchen. We're going to talk more about them. Eagleland Brokerage, Proverbs Productions, Mile High Muscle, the Walker Family, Mauer Ranch, and Crash Burger. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. So the Hillbilly Kitchen is a YouTube channel with 800,000 plus subscribers and 75 million views. It's home cooking, Southern home cooking. And she has said that she's going to be showing the t-shirt on her channel and thanking the sponsors, which is just wow, because I have known of people to buy sponsorships on her channel before, and it costs a whole lot more than what these sponsorships cost, because it's advertising that lasts. For as long as the video is up and people are viewing it, these companies will be getting advertising.
So I want to really thank each one of you that has prayed over this. That has prayed over my kids and I, that has sent money either to the t-shirts or just to the church. Thank you, each one of you, for coming behind me and coming behind my my recovery. And just what you're doing for my kids and I is absolutely huge. And I also want to thank Olathe Assemblies of God Church. They were a church that just stepped up and got behind me, and they've blessed the socks off of me. I'm calling them a lot and saying, would you write a check out to this facility that's done a therapy for me? And they didn't probably know what they were getting into, because there's been quite a few facilities they've had to, write checks out to. But you all have made a way for me to be able to introduce homeopathic to my treatment. And anybody who sees me, they don't think I'm a cancer patient. And I really know that it's God. And I know that him allowing me to do homeopathic, it's really made all the difference in the world. So thank you, each one of the people that have prayed or that have donated and been a part of this journey. Thank you for buying a sponsorship. Anything that you've done has made a difference. Sending me a card. There's been just so many huge blessings. So thank you.
Yeah, we were talking about the success of the sponsorship and of the t-shirt and of all these people who have supported you. The t-shirt sponsorships alone, it's raised $3,700 before the first shirt has been sold. That is crazy. And 100% of it going to treatment. So that is just a crazy amount of, off of just the sponsorships. And more will come from the sale of t-shirts also. So I'm so thankful to our Heavenly Father, and so thankful to you guys who've done this. We've chosen a day, final day for sponsorship. If you want to I only have one spot left, one premium spot left for sponsorship on the t-shirt. If you want to get on it, the deadline is going to be April 15th. So, and on that day, I'm going to go ahead and close up sponsorships and start, getting the t-shirts ready for production so that people can start buying the t-shirts.
Yay, that's awesome. I'm kind of curious, like what God's just been doing such crazy things during this time in each and every day. And so now I'm kind of curious, if that sponsorship gets taken, great. If it doesn't, God's got all of this, but I am a little bit curious if there's just I keep getting, a little bit curious, but what now? What's going to happen? It's just this grand adventure.
Right.
So
I have created a hashtag for this t-shirt fundraiser, but it can be used for anything related to your fundraisers, and it's hashtag fighting for Kiersten. And what that does, when you hashtag something, it groups all of the posts related to that into one bundle. And anytime anyone types in hashtag fighting for Kiersten, it'll be at the top of this post, so you can copy and paste it. Then it lumps it all together. So if you guys post anything, go ahead and put our hashtag on there. It also helps it to go out. It helps to make it more visible online. For the people who sponsored, if your business has a hashtag or a handle, please send that to me or let me know. I would love to add you guys to all the posts. So just let me know, send me a message or an email, however you were contacting me, and I'll update that.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Doing this for me, it's just for my family, from me and my family. Thank you so much.